Right, so let's get out of the sun.
Okay.
So, before you go inside, you have any thoughts to share?
Oh yeah, I am very proud of the students, very proud of the teachers who've been able to give their perspective. All too often, we think of these schools in terms of numbers. If we look at the buildings and we say, oh, there are X number of students, Y number of classrooms, and this school is being utilized or underutilized. But I think what we see today is the people behind the numbers. And we can see that there's a really compelling story, I think, to save the school.
Do you really think, along with what he said, that gentrification might be behind this?
Oh yeah. I'm a conspiracy theorist, okay, I will admit that, but just because you're paranoid doesn't mean nobody's following you. Okay, if you look across the street, that's Douglas Park. AUSL is going to, they're planning to take over Chalmers. They're giving up Bethune, which is a little bit further away, to take over Chalmers. They already run Collins School, which is in the middle of the park on Sacramento. You go down a little bit further on Albany, 14th and Albany, they control Johnson School, which is also on the periphery of the park. There's a school to the southwest, Hope, that's scheduled to be closed, and they're going to be feeding into Johnson. So, after they get through with all of this, AUSL will have controlled every school in and around Douglas Park. That's a problem for me because typically what they do is they work with the high schools and their elementary schools to the exclusion of the full community. We would prefer, and when I say we, the Lawndale Alliance, we would prefer a model where there's collaboration across the board. So often we get so caught up in, this is a charter school, this is an AUSL school, this is a traditional neighborhood school, but I think we need to change that paradigm and start working more collaboratively. And I think that's not going to happen if all of the schools, around the park are controlled by AUSL, particularly when there have been instances where AUSL has undermined the LSCs of the schools that they control. So again, it's almost like being in a neighborhood, on the outside looking in on your own neighborhood. You're not really controlling the schools and your park and all that good stuff. So.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
All right. I'm sorry I went on.